Hello, welcome to Crafting with Kathy Lee. I am Kathy Lee, and I am here with a Silverandsparkles design team video. This one is a project featuring the Dragonflies collection. I may have done a flip through earlier on this collection. I don't remember if I did. It was a couple months ago. So I want to show you what I'm making. I have done some of the pre-work on this because I was starting something for another kit, and I changed my mind halfway through and decided I wanted to use this one. So I've got some of it done. The first thing is I went ahead and made my base little tiny book. And this is simply pieces of a paper bag that I cut, and I made kind of these little hinge binding on it. And all I did is I cut some paper from the botanical, also a Silverandsparkles kit called the Botanical Neutral Journal Papers. And that is what I used. This is some of the image. This was an image from the Dragonfly kit. This was also a cutout from that. But the base pages in this are all from that Botanical Neutral Journal pages. I did do this much of it, and then I put the little tabs on. So put the tabs on backwards because this is the front. So I might add something to these later, or maybe put some words. But now I'm ready to decorate the rest of the pages. And I printed off some strips in like a draft setting, not draft because draft would be black and white, but in a very quick print. So they're a little bit lighter. These were actually in strips, and then I just tore the edges with a ruler. So those are there if I want to use those. Here's some of the pocket type things. That's what that piece of paper looked like. There were stripes on it. So then I have these pieces that could be used for pockets. I might tear them and use them on pages. That's a piece I tore. Here's another piece I tore. These might be for layering if I need them. I might not need them because this is such a small project. This kit had a lot of beautiful pages in it. And the images like this I printed on sticker paper. Some of these are printed on cardstock. Most of it I printed on paper except for the stickers. So, and here's another piece that was a scrap I used. Here's another piece. It's kind of hard to see this piece. It's got a very faint picture, and that's because of the setting I used on the printer on purpose. So then we have these beautiful, these were stamped images, but instead I decal cut these, and I just kind of wobbly cut those. I've got several of these to use for my layering and my decorating. So I have those to use. Kind of just laying these out so I know what I want to grab. This one isn't meant to be much more than like a little picture book. Maybe I'll leave some spots for photos, but probably not because I just kind of want to fill it up with all these. Look at that one. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful images. This one happens to be on cardstock. These are sticker paper. Better separate out the sticker paper ones. If you like dragonflies, this is a great kit for you. Got all of these stickers I can use. This one's cardstock, so I'll put that one up here. And the rest of these I think are stickers. So let's get started and see. I think I want to leave some blank pages. Just not sure what I want to do yet. So let's think about this. Do I want to do anything? I don't think I want to do pockets. I think I like the idea of these tear strips, but I don't really need them. These are pretty busy as it is. I might not even need them. That page could use a little oomph. So maybe something like this on that page. Nope, don't like it. I just don't think I'm going to need much because these pages are just so pretty the way they are. So I think I'm just going to be doing some dragonfly layering. Not sure, because look at all these beautiful images. I do want to put something on this back cover. That one's a little wide. I think that's going to be my back cover right there. So I'm just going to throw some glue on here. Of course, I need to get my spot of glue off the top so I can use this. I need to remember to start doing this step before I start my project, but sometimes I just forget. So, and if you've watched my channel for long, you can see I forget quite often to clean out the tip of my bottle before I start. But, okay, that's the top. That'll be the top. Just going to throw some glue on here. That'll be my back cover because I really like that piece. I just like to get it down on there nice and good before I let go, especially since the spine, that's kind of a little bit curved. I'm sorry I put those, sad I put those on the back instead of the front, but we'll make it work. So, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layouts. Oh, I've got plenty to do this. I think I'm going to put this one here in the middle somewhere. Maybe I will put a little strip or something in this one. Maybe just put that across there a little bit. I just don't think I need anything. Gosh, I'm really having a hard time here, guys. Struggling. Because I don't think these need a whole lot. I think I will put that down. Using way too much glue. Oh well. Just going to kind of put that in here. And this is wonky. You'll see that I didn't worry too much about having these pages exactly even, so they're kind of just moving about, and that's okay. I was not being particular to make sure these were super straight. Okay, I think I need to trim just a little of this off this edge around here, so it's not quite so big there. Maybe go in just a little on this. So, what are your plans this week? Do you have any big plans for the week? Do you work outside the home? Do you not work? Are you retired or semi-retired? Are you lucky enough to be a stay-at-home mother? I loved the days I had as a stay-at-home mom. It was so wonderful, even though I babysat and stuff too and did some other things. I was also a creative memories consultant and a close to my heart consultant after that. So I did stay busy when I was a stay-at-home mom, but I treasure the times I had to be with my kids at home. I was very, very fortunate that I had the time with them that I did. Okay, so that's what I'm going to put there. I might add a little something else to that one later. Okay, so then I just don't know what I want to do here. Just kind of thinking That one, maybe it looks like it's a little bit by the moon. Put that down there. That's what I think I'll do. I know a lot of people make journals, I make mini albums a lot, but this time I'm just kind of doing almost a little picture book because some of these images are just too pretty to cover up. So like this one. I'm actually going to go like it's coming off right there, maybe. Maybe like right there, so part of it's up there. And then this is blank, so I can add something later if I want to. Okay, let's go in here. See what I want here. I think this one I will tear a little piece of that. Now I'll cut it. Again, I'm not being too picky about how I cut this. Just trying to make it, just add a little more interest to it. A little more layers. I don't want to layer it too much because that last one ended up really, the project I made for another design team where I used one of the little composition books. That got really thick. I like thick. Put it over there. I think I'll put it right. Yeah, I think I will put it right there. Don't care that it's not completely straight. Okay. Now let's see what we can add to this one. They're so pretty. That one I might like that. Maybe this one, I'll just put one of these right there. Right there. There. I don't know. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to put it right there like that. Right there. And again, you could write little notes or something in this, but it's kind of, to me, just like a little flip-through book. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Okay. Here. Sorry, I'm pretty quiet today. It was a busy day. Busy day at our summer school program. So I'm just a little bit quieter than I normally am, which, if you know me, I talk a lot, so take advantage of the fact that I'm not talking too much tonight. Now, what should we put here? Not that one. I think I like that one. And I did distress these just a little bit on the edge. Don't tear, don't tear. Okay. Now, the printing and the fussy cutting took me a little bit, but not too long. And the little bit of distressing didn't take too long either. So this isn't one of those intense projects for time involved. It was pretty low-key, not a lot to do. These aren't dark enough. One other piece, but I want it a little bit darker, so I think I'm going to take this one. I already used that one. Take one that's more green. Gonna rip it a little, add a little more distressing, and I'm gonna add a little more color to it, a little bit more of a contrast. So just adding a little color to it, a little darkness to it. I think I'll just put that. But I don't want them going the same way. I think I'll just go right there. Call it good. I think this is one of the things I like about paper crafting. If you remember the fun you had when you were a kid, when you just got to take stuff and glue it down, I think it's really quite fun. And in life, I like to have a plan. In crafting, I don't always have to have a plan anymore. I used to always have to have a plan, but I don't need it quite so much now. Alright, I'm going the other direction for this one. So maybe this one. Go right from there. I should have a little background music, but I'm always afraid if I put music on, I'm going to get in trouble because it won't be ones I have rights to or something, and I haven't looked into that part of doing videos about having music. That's, I might leave that one like that. And put this one like this. I'm not making any pockets on this. I'm not doing tuck-ins. I'm just layering stuff. I may add some flowers or something later, but I don't think so. I think I'm keeping this fairly simple this time. Which one? One there. See, sometimes when you see these kits, you think, well, they all look the same. All those dragonflies look the same. No, they don't. They're all very unique. Okay, so what can I do on this page? Ooh, I like that. And once again, I didn't print a ton in this kit, but I'm going to have a lot of leftovers again. Don't know what I want to do here. Last time I did that, but I don't know if I want to do that this time. I think I want to save those for if I want to layer on top. Should be talking more, but I guess I'm tired tonight, so I'm not talking, and I apologize for that. If you just come here to listen to me chit chat, it's not happening today. But like I said, one of these times you'll say, leave a note and say, please, you talk too much, would you please stop, right? Could happen. Could definitely happen. So I'm just going to finish decorating this and call it good as soon as I get it all together, because like I said, I really wasn't planning on doing a lot of fancy stuff on this one. Sorry, sometimes I print on mistakes, and this was a mistake from another project, so I printed on it so I didn't waste my cardstock. Just placing these dragonflies around. Just kind of no rhyme or reason to it. Just putting them here. So how many do I have left? I have 3 left. This one's have enough. That one has one. Maybe this page needs one over here. I hate to have them all right on the bottom because my book's going to get bottom heavy. But there's really no other place to put it. So I think I'm going to put this up here. Ways, like right there maybe. I don't want it centered. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be weird, which isn't hard for me to do. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this. I wanted this to be a fairly quick project because I had time to film, so I wanted to do it fairly quickly so I could get it filmed. And then which page do I want this big one to go on? Determine my itchy throat is definitely the air conditioning. Everywhere I go, there's air conditioning, so. Okay, now I can find a place for these to just get tapped in there. Sorry. Goodness, I'm sorry. Time for a mint. I don't know what to do. Just tucking these in here. Oops. Two more. Where do I want them? Goodness. I think I might just find some of the words that I want to write on this here or there. Or something to add to it. But that may not happen for a day or two. Put that one right there. Okay, so it's real simple. I definitely need to put something on these. Just a simple little book. I didn't do a lot fancy. It's meant to be quick. Just a cute little dragonfly booklet. I can think of so many of my school children who would love this, just have to be able to look at the dragonflies. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. So there's my project for